get better mechanics. Now, the premise of this video might seem ridiculous at first. How will such a short video help you with your mechanics when I haven't even played your favorite game, Beef Marrow's Oyster Shucker 2020? Well, this video isn't going to tell you specifically what to work on in your favorite game. I'm not going to teach you how to wave dash or how to rocket jump or how to do this. Instead, we're going to discover what mechanics are, what general ways we can improve them, and then how we can do this faster than any of your epic gamer friends. So what are mechanics? At its simplest, it's performing an action within a game. Mechanics require precise input and timing. Good, easy. Now we can go really deep into this, but we have all we need. So how do we improve these things, this precise input, this timing? Well, let's look at two clear and simple ways. One, drills. Doing a new thing over and over and over again in an environment without any other interference. Usually this kind of thing happens in a training lobby. Two, practical play. Going into a real game with the intent of trying a new thing, but not explicitly focused on it. Still developing it though. Both of these solutions are absolutely helpful, but unfortunately they are imbalanced on their own. For instance, drilling mechanics on its own will not prepare you for the real situation that you're going to need to actually use them in, either against unique human players or in situations that basic training areas simply can't replicate. And then for practical play, it will help you get the kind of experience you need, but at the cost of how frequently and effectively you can challenge yourself in realistic scenarios. So what we need to do now that we understand the ways to develop mechanics is combine these ideas and get a little bit creative. So like many other games, in Beetle Blaster 4 Arcade Edition X, for example, there are many types of ways to combine practical play and drills. These many different ways usually fall under about 4 types of examples. 1. Custom game lobbies. You search for a term like airshot training, and immediately you're placed into a situation where this mechanic, hitting airshots, becomes a very important aspect of an active game against other human players, or replicates the in-game experience. Look for these. Put these incredible tools to constant use. Use them to warm up or to start developing your play right away. 2. Shared training or coaching. You and another experienced player with the same goal in mind create a repeating scenario with the help of the settings in the game to help one or even both players enter situations where the mechanics you're developing are needed over and over and over again. A shared training room or supervised assisted drilling situations are usually going to be the best for this. 3. Other experiences. So just about everyone wants to get better at their favorite game, and unfortunately spending time in less competitive modes of your game or other games entirely is to a lot of players' detriment. Playing other games or not playing your main game can lead to you losing precious skill. So how do we avoid this? How can we even, maybe, make just the opposite effect where we gain skill playing other games? Make sure you have as close to the same controls in all the other games that you play. For instance, don't have spacebar as jump in one action game with jumping and then also have spacebar as laser in another action game with jumping. Make sure your mouse sensitivity is the same in every game. Among other ideas, there's many of them. Or perhaps find a game that is suited directly for improvement in yours. Aim trainers or other skill building tools made to improve mechanics directly. Maybe even dip into new games of the same genre that force you to understand other nuances about your favorite game. And then 4, lastly, the crucible. Stop playing games, ranked mode or casual, whatever, against people who are as good, or maybe a little bit better or a little bit worse than you. Instead, get into fan-made lobbies and communities. Reach out to players who want to show you what it's like to be far, far better. Get destroyed by them and then ask yourself why you got destroyed. The more you play in settings like this while understanding what you need to do better, the faster you'll develop the right mechanics. All of these ideas together lead to the most important point of how to get better mechanics. And simply, it's that the world's best have lost more times than you have. They've played a lot, they've had to learn a lot, and they've had to lose to tell them they need to be better. So what can we do? Custom lobbies and rooms, coaching or shared training with a friend, other games or outside tools, playing with players far better than you and learning rapidly. There are resources out there, tutorials, custom training lobbies, forums, game servers, coaches. Use them. Use any or all of these while taking losses and failures as exactly what they are. Essential. Accept that, find the best way to develop from them, and you'll get better mechanics faster than most. Cool, so like the video, sharing it is always a huge help and really appreciate it. I also have a Patreon to help support making this content and run a Discord where I answer questions regarding individual games or coaching yourself and others. Patrons? Ooh, heck yeah, thank you. Everyone watching and developing their play and sharing these videos, you're the stinking best. Have a lovely day.